This is our camp up spot. It's a free camp spot, and it's nice. It's right next to this stadium here. It's got an indoor swimming pool, and they've been very kind. They've allowed us to use water, take water from here. And there have been other campers. We've got one next to us now, but the others have moved on. But it's a very nice free spot here. It's close to town, and yeah, we couldn't ask for more. We have this video here I'm giving you now is a little bit late, so we have actually walked through town, which I will show you in this video. And the other spots are really expensive. Some you don't even want to know the price, but this is a free camp up. So anybody coming to Skagen, come to this, look for this gym with the indoor swimming pool, and you can get a free park up here. Very nice, and it's close to Lidl. Lidl's just around the corner, and the beach is within walking distance. Everything is within walking distance. So good camp up spot, and big thank you to the people here at the stadium. They've been really very friendly and very kind. Thanks a lot. It is a very cute little town. It's well worth coming here. I think it's about 40 kilometers from the port where we came off on the ferry. So it is slightly out of one's way, but it really is worth it. And today turned out to be a really nice day. A bit windy, but we had a lot of rain during the night, but it's cleared up now.
This is the teddy bear museum.
Oh, which one, sir?
It says Bamse Museum.
Oh yes, okay. Maybe we have to go and have a look at this monument that we have in front of us here. Was erected in 1884 and decorated by Danish sculptor Christian Carl Peters. It honors the 8 fishermen from Skagen who died when their rowboat capsized trying to save the crew of a Swedish ship that went aground on the reef off Skagen Nordstrand. After a renewed effort, the crew of the Swedish ship was saved, but those 8 lives were lost.
Look at that little.
Can you go there?
Look at that.
It is cute, eh? A little 3-wheel. Timmy spotted that little, I think it's a little 3-wheel. Timmy's going to stand. Another thing that Annetta mentioned before we came here was the signs. They're all small little signs, and look how low they are. They're almost like they're for children. But look at that sign that Timmy's standing next to. And I mean, there's this overhead pedestrian sign. Now everything's... The homes are... There's some beautiful old architecture as well. Yeah, once again, it is a cute... Yeah, you just got to be careful. This road is split into 2. Bikes have got the left hand side. We've got the right hand side. There are a lot of bikes here. It really has turned into a nice day, hasn't it, Tim? Eh?
Who would have thought today, huh? With all that rain and wind earlier.
Yeah. There's some more of those little signs ahead. You see those people walking underneath them. It really is cute. Now these houses, a lot of them, they look like little dolls' houses. They're really small. Another thing you'll notice too there's some guys painting. They all painted the same colour. It's you get the face brick, which is this one here with this red, but nearly all of them are the same colour. Oh, it's like a yellowy colour. It's really interesting. I'd like to know the reason behind that. You can see how strong the wind's blowing. It's moving that flag around.
Lots of pottery.
Yeah, there's a pottery in front of this. You just, yeah, that's. It looks like you just choose your piece, and then you just vips them out through, and it's all in trust. It's really nice to see this type of thing. Careful, Tim, and we don't want to drop it. Otherwise, you're going to have to vip some lot of money. But it's nice to see this type of thing, that you can actually choose an item.
And what is this thing?
And just vips it. It's more like a candle holder, I think, huh? It's so clean.
And very nice flowers.
These look like hydrangeas. Beautiful. You must. It's a big, big must. You've got to come down to Skagen. Don't miss it. Look at this.
I'm with you.
I know we're showing a lot of this, but it's so worth it. It is really pretty. Can you smell it? I wish you could catch a smell, and you can see how pretty it is, but you got this lovely smell of roses. It really is nice.
Read the sign here.
What is this term? Strandstein. Correct, eh?
Look at the end of the road.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Should you walk down here?
No, let's go that way. There's a beach.
Nice little cart.
Yeah.
This ring with a poop on it. This has got a bell with a poop on it. Maybe it says when you do it.
Tim, fascinated by that bell. Wow.
A nice little fence.
Someone cutting grass, can smell it too. Okay, well there's some steps going up to the beach. Okay, on that little, we're going to go up there and have a good walk around, but I'm just going to read you something. This was it was actually called, what is called the Baltic Light. It's Skagen's oldest beacon, and they're saying here that the water, if you look at it, it seems calm, but under the surface, just off the coast of Brennan, is a reef that can be dangerous for ships. And in the old days, many of these ships ran aground on this hidden reef. So what they did, they put this warning, this Baltic Light, in 1627, and it is to warn the ships that sail past. The Baltic Light is operated by tipping the basket down to the ground. Then it is filled with flammable material and lit. Finally, a counterbalance is used to lift the basket into the air again so ships can see it. So that basket, right at the end there, we'll go and have a look at it, that is lowered, lit and raised up into the air, and then it acts as a beacon. That's really interesting. It says the Baltic Light situated here today isn't that old. So the one that we're going to go and look at, it was erected in 1958, but in a true copy of the old Baltic Light from 1627. Today, the Baltic Light is lit every year at midsummer to the delight of thousands of guests that come to visit. The celebration of midsummer at Freyerbakken is an old tradition. Perhaps you have seen midsummer celebration at South Beach in one of the famous Skagen artist paintings. If you take a closer look, however, you'll notice that there's no bascule light in the paintings. The first beacon had long since been destroyed when the paintings were made in the early 1900s. The bascule light was the first of its kind erected in Denmark. Later it was used in many other places around the country. That's really interesting. We'll take a closer look at it. Here are some of the bunkers on the beach.
It's a door in this one.
Timmy is quite clued up on all the facts about the military in different countries. He even knows how long Denmark lasted, or held out in the Second World War. Timmy, how long was it that? How long did Denmark last in the Second World War before they gave in?
6 hours.
6 hours. It looks like this was actually bricked up, but somebody's broken a hole in it.
It's stairs again. And there's a bed.
You can hold me.
Are you sure that I can get up there?
Yes.
We've left the bunkers behind and we are on our way towards the lighthouse. It's warmed up a lot. It's really nice. Turned a perfect day. It's very windy, so I hope I'm not getting too much noise coming on through onto the video. But we couldn't turn the day away because we can't spend too much time in Skagen. We've got to get going again, so we don't want to miss out on this. It's really been worth the walk. The whole beach is made up of these pebbles. Here it's more like little shells and sand, but a lot of it has been it's very smooth pebbles. I don't know if it might have been the Germans, have actually, you can see these little coves. I think they actually, I would have thought it might be the Germans, deposited rocks to stop erosion so it wouldn't take away their bunkers, but I might be wrong, I don't know. But it definitely works. Shame, it's another, we've already seen one of them, but it looks like a seal has has died. We saw another one earlier back. It's been here for some time. Timothy's been looking forward to this, finding a beach. There's hundreds of people, you can see them just all streaming along this beach. But it's quite a... if you come to Skagen, you've got to come to this area. It's where the two seas meet, the North and the Baltic. Enjoying the sand, Tim? Okay, we arrived at our destination. It was only maybe about 3 kilometers from where we were last night. Some nice bikes there. Okay, sign there in Danish says to the Sand Church. Evidently it's only part of the church, it's just the steeple that is left. The rest of the church was removed or taken away. Over the years, when this church was first built, as time went by, the sand started piling up, and the people would have to keep digging the sand away. And eventually, I think they just gave up, and the sand claimed the church, and then they just removed part of it and just left the steeple. Okay, that's all that's left of the church today is this part. I'm not too sure whether this is the original ground level, but I see some stairs going down. We'll have a look inside as well. But it's quite a nice looking structure. But you can see there are all these dunes all around here, so I think it just kept blowing, and it's very windy. This area is very, very windy. I would have brought the drone, but it's blowing at like, I don't know, about 8 or 9 kilometers an hour. Yesterday was blowing at least 10. It seems a bit sheltered here. Maybe I might try the drone, but it's still a bit too risky. I can feel it's blowing hard. It looks like you can see part of the down here. So I think this part here, this part of the church here, it would have gone maybe out here somewhere. They've removed it. And I don't know what they did with it. They removed it and took it somewhere else, but this is all that's left of it today. I think it's worth coming here. If you're in the area, it's definitely worth popping in. It's quite a tourist thing. There's lots of people coming here. But anyway, it was nice to pop in. We couldn't go without looking at it.